fancy masterpiece right here on 105.3
All right,
The Fan.
here we go. My favorite part.
It's time for Masterpiece of the Week.
She said, list this.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
What's
Mr.
up,
Bob
Rico?
Dabalina beat us, if I don't recall correctly.
He did.
All right, so first up, we got Mike detailing his little field trip to the Coca-Cola factory back in the day.
Coca-Cola. So I think it is Georgia,
Yeah, it
right?
is Atlanta, Georgia. I've gone to I've taken the tour. It's pretty boring.
So
I'm sure
maybe
they
it
have
is
other bottling plants.
Maybe it
now.
is the fact that it's the cane sugar that just changes the difference rather than just the shape of whatever it comes in.
How do you think a tour of how they make
You're so
Coca-Cola?
dismissive of
I
that.
remember doing that when I was playing in Columbus when I was 19 years old.
What, they didn't show you
for
the cocaine part? Is that why?
Well,
That was an old
they
thing.
actually mentioned, early on the ingredients of Coca-Cola, and there was a little bit of Coke in it, like cane. I don't know why I stuttered there, but I did. Okay. So anyways, all right, what else? And then you're there for an hour and a half, and you're and then like,
okay.
hey, would you like to taste Coca-Cola? I'm like, this isn't an experience. I've tasted.
The way you're just like, and then there's an hour and a half left on the tour. I'm like, damn, that was pretty funny.
How long should a tour be?
Hour.
Just matters what you're touring
Does it? I'm just kidding, Mike. Mike, I'm kidding.
does.
Like a tour of the station. How long should that be?
10 minutes at
Yeah,
most.
I can see that.
A good 20 minutes, because you still have La Grande. You gotta show some love over there.
This room. Like if you, I want to go tour 105.3 The Fan.
Corey's like, there's a couch. We call it the goose.
It's the goose. That's what everybody calls
somebody
it.
needs to vacuum under those cushions.
Back to you, Rigo.
All right, Kevin, you got an interesting gift last week.
The gift is a bag of white powder. I will say for the record, if this was actual cocaine, that's a valuable gift.
How much did that go for on the street?
How valuable?
I want to clarify.
Per gram, or do you
Thousands
gram
of
it?
dollars, yes. I want to clarify. I wasn't hoping it was cocaine instead. It was just that would be worth a lot. And then I had a conversation with one of the Tolos out there about the ethical concerns of like going to sell that if I donated all the money to my possibilities. And it was a fun conversation. I'm fine. If I miss another...
Kind of like Pablo Escobar. He built schools with the cocaine money, but
Yeah, but
he
then
also had
like
to kill
all of
people.
the murders and stuff, like I don't want to go that far. And I just want to warn everybody. If I miss another day really soon, I'm fine, okay?
that's what you would say
Yeah.
under certain circumstances.
But when I also... Well, never mind. Y'all tricked me that last time. Go to the next one because I almost said the wrong thing.
Yeah, you almost did. What do you
Talk
call
about
it?
your crack now, huh? You cracked out.
That wasn't a drop either. That was live.
No, it was not. All right,
Live mic.
I'm going to the next clip.
Because no one's ever got in trouble for selling drugs,
Nope,
right?
not in Texas.
I think that should be on Cory. I
Just
want
stick
to
on the
know.
theme.
I want to know more about what that means.
I just say things sometimes.
Plenty of people are in prison for selling drugs.
Yeah.
Plenty.
You can always come back from it.
Dude,
though.
I got a lot of thoughts on that. Maybe I need a drug podcast.
Oh,
Do it.
What would you call it?
Druggy Cory.
That's
Cory on coke.
druggy majors.
smell it through the bag, baby. I don't know, man. But yeah, we could discuss like why and the how.
Nuggets.
Danky nuggets. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's an interesting idea.
All right, we were talking. I guess Kevin and Corey, you guys were talking about Notre Dame and the Catholics here.
I care less about Notre Dame, honestly.
Oh,
Like,
take that, Catholic.
well, that's not nothing against the Catholics. It's just Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
This is the gold. This is the fake Rudy story.
It's a real there's a real person named Rudy Rudiger,
Who really?
and he did walk on, and he did play in that game.
Yeah.
Still don't understand why they think they're so
Really did steal money
good. They
from
don't need a. They
Well,
don't
that's
need,
not part of the movie because he didn't do it in college.
They don't need to be in a.
Did it later in
conference.
life. They didn't go in later in life.
That's a good point.
Rudy started making some bad decisions.
That's a good point. Man, I remember one time, I don't want to get in trouble, but, you know, hopefully it's fine. I remember one time down at the Super Bowl, Ben and Skin were going to have Rudy on, And I said, hey, are you going to ask him about stealing all that money from all those people and going to jail and stuff? And they go, no. Why would we ask that? I was like, oh, I don't know. Felt relevant.
Why would you ask that? That's going to be a bad interview.
I'm not saying you start the interview with that.
That's the one. You remember the other day I was like, we've never had anybody actually hang up on us in an interview. Kevin, if we ever interview Rudy, I will let you do that.
I just want to know
so
what
that
happened.
he will hang up on us or get up and
We'll never
walk
get
off.
Joe Montana if you do it.
Yes, we will. He does not care for him, if I understand that correctly.
Because he took his spot as #1 Notre Damer.
If we went down, so we're going to the Vegas Super Bowl.
There's a lot of really good suggestions for your drug.
Where there's a
podcast,
lot
dude.
of drugs in Vegas. And G-Bag got Joe Montana. Would you be like, I want to be part of this interview? Like,
would you give all interviews up just to have Joe?
Yes.
Like when we had Broadus.
Do you call him Super Joe?
Remember Broadus did the Jim McMahon interview? I mean, like
true.
we were there, but that was
that's
Broadus's
true.
show, baby.
There's a lot of people on that show, though. That'd be tough.
There's a lot of
Fine.
microphones.
What would you think about Major Druggy
We need to.
or Cokie Majors?
No, it's Cory. That's my name.
But like for the podcast purposes,
My dad did used to work for Coca-Cola. He worked for Coca-Cola.
I understand what he's saying. He worked for Coca-Cola to get his Coke. Like he had to find a way to make money to get Coke, and that's what he did. It all went together. It all came together for him.
It's Coca-Cola.
back to you, Rigo.
All right, we couldn't let the segment go past without getting Mikey B on, and at least one more.
Today, I'm feeling very good.
Oh my gosh. I'm expecting 3. To your point, I'm expecting 3 innings. Anything over 3 innings means he's pitching well enough and the pitch count is down low
Yes.
enough. Super duper gravy. I don't know if it's cream or brown. People have their opinions on cream gravy and brown gravy. I like them both, but I like them on, different pieces of food.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say that I was wrong. Did he pitch into the 4th inning till he got taken out, or was it the 3rd? Yeah, I was totally wrong on that because he did pitch into the 4th and it didn't go too well.
Rigo, is there anything else you would like to submit?
I'll submit one more here from Cory here about being blindfolded.
Have you had this opportunity where you've been blindfolded and taken somewhere where you
Oh,
don't
my
know?
goodness.
Not like Kevin. What are you doing right now?
My goodness.
I mean, okay, just
Look, Mike didn't know where he was going on vacation with his wife, all right? She could have blindfolded him and said, you sit there in the car, we're driving the whole time. And then they get to their destination, she unblindfolds him, much like my wife did for me when we went to Hooters that time. And then it's a big surprise.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Sadie Hawkins dance.
Was that a big surprise for you? Okay.
Hey, look at all the boobs.
They were covered up.
I just feel like
70% of it.
I just feel like if you say somebody gets blindfolded and taken into a car and not told where you're going, it's probably a bad situation.
He was going out
How
of
old were you
town.
guys?
18. Yeah, 18.
And she wanted to take you to.
Her and her friend were like, the other 2 girls, all 3 girls decided to take all of us guys as surprises
All right.
to Hooters.
All right.
I'm voting for that one.
I'm
Corey
voting for
being
the
blindsided.
Coca-Cola shop
Okay.
tour.
I'm voting for the one that was the first one that was like a minute and a half.
That was
The
good.
Coca-Cola one, right?
There it is.
There you go.
Well, hold on. Rigo can vote on my side.
There you go.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll vote for the cream.
Okay, well, that didn't help me out
The
at all.
brown or
The
cream
brown
gravy.
or cream, yeah, the brown or cream gravy.
Gravy is fantastic.
All right, can you give us a cut from the Coca-Cola story, as that has won for Masterpiece of the Week? Maybe. Maybe not.
Of how they make
You're so
Coca-Cola.
dismissive of
I
that.
remember doing that when I was playing in Columbus when I was 19 years old.
What, they didn't show you
for
the cocaine part? Is that why?
Well,
That was an old
they
thing.
actually mentioned, early on the ingredients of Coca-Cola, and there was a little bit of Coke in it, like cane.
All right,
you
that's
can
good.
just
That's
leave it
good.
right
That's
there.
good.
I still don't know why I did that.
Sometimes you do things, Mike.
I thought in your mind you were like, I'm going to say this really cool way, and then it happened, and you're like, oh.
That didn't quite work out.
We're the KNC Masterpiece right here.
That seems to happen sometimes on this show.
Yes, it does.